Honorable Hillary Innocent Kianga, or as Dr. Hilderman, or both?
I'm here in all capacities.
In all capacities?
Both capacities.
Let's first do Dr. Hilderman.
Yeah. Mwendi.
Abantu ku ground bali batya.
Mwebale chikuba. Show ya amanyi. Nange nze nfuna amanyi.
Otyo.
Byebyo.
Omanyi endoboozi ekyalimu. The voice is still there.
It has never changed. He just redirected it to a whole different.
It's my voice. To never go, to never fade out.
Did you find any hard time people seeing you, well, in a different capacity? Because many a times if the world has accepted you as Dr. Hilderman, and then you come out and you're like, some.
I don't know.
Was it?
For me personally, I'm myself.
Yeah.
So it depends on the way they perceive me. I don't mind about their perception, but I know it's been hard for many people to differentiate how to relate with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Between the two.
I mean, Doctor, we're going to go with that for now.
Yeah.
Today happens to be World Music Day.
Yeah.
In just a little bit of, maybe a minute or two, talk to us about what music has done to your life as Hillary, growing up and up to now.
First of all, music. I'm here because of music. If I was maybe a farmer, I wouldn't be on the beat.
Yeah.
So the identity, the exposure, I have traveled because of music.
Yeah.
I have gone to many people's offices because of music.
Nice.
I've been respected because of music.
Yes.
I've influenced because of music. Basically, music opens doors for everybody, provided you handle it with care.
Nice.
Yeah.
And most importantly, you are in parliament because of music.
Largely, it contributed.
Those are the doors I'm talking about.
But like, as we still celebrate the music, of course, how do you feel the journey has been? Because you have basically seen us evolve over the days, over the years, over the months. Where do you think we're at right about now if we talk about music in Uganda?
First of all, the game is established. That's very critical, and that is very important. The music industry is established. Now it needs revamping it in a better way so that it gets to another level. But when I talk about the musicians, the players who have played their role, they have set the ball rolling. So it's upon other players like government to pick it up from there and then empower it more. Yeah.
Fantastic. Doctor, for me, you have been the true definition of an inspiration story.
True.
First foremost, you did a song to endorse a member of parliament. And that song was, super amazing strong. It was celebrated beyond just Akalulu. It was celebrated beyond just politics. That is actually the very first song that was a political song, but people took it upon themselves into love. They loved it, that every time you would play it, it would take people to another level. But not forgetting that it was an endorsement to a member of parliament. At the time you were doing the song, I'd like to think or imagine that parliament was not part of your concern. Okay, oyagala kukiikirira abantu kankubireyo akayimba nayingira parliament. Fast forward, you saw how things were going and you said, Apana, something is not right. And then you vowed for that seat. And you actually took the seat. That is a story that should be written in gold blocks.
Yes.
I am thinking.
Yes.
It's like cleaning the crown of a king. And then years later you say, but you don't deserve to be a king. And you become the king yourself. I think that story should be written in golden blocks. I think that story would last for a century to come.
That's a whole book, a whole movie.
I hope you're the one commenting about that. I won't comment about it. I'm listening.
I'm telling you, because I've had 1 million people share your story and they would be like, can you believe it? Like, can you believe it? Somebody was not even bothered about it in the first place. But then as time goes by, somebody says something is not right. And then he asks people to give him a chance, and he's actually given a chance. And as we speak right now, current time, current second,
honorable,
you are an honorable member of parliament.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you proud?
Yeah, of course, since we're celebrating World Music Day, those are some of the achievements. Yes. We can't rule it out. It's been music that has taken us places. But above all, yes, it's a good story, but to climax it all, I must tell you that nobody should get comfortable wherever they are. Yeah. Nobody should diss the other because they think they are greater. Yeah. Anybody can be in whatever shoes you are wearing. Yeah. So true. That story just, it's a reflection of what man has done, man can do. Yeah. Nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You did get to mention when we were speaking about, well, the artists or the people that have been able to contribute to the music industry, you did get to mention the fact that, yes, the players are there, yeah, and they're doing their part. Yeah. But we all know there's something missing. The question is, what is missing? Because you are fighting for it, but we need to know what exactly it is that we need to be looking at this point in time. Because if the players are there, what's the ball that we're looking for?
First of all, the players are there. They have set the ball rolling. Yeah. But there is something missing. Yeah. They are not that celebrated the way they must be celebrated. Yeah. Because of incomes. Yes. When you establish business, yes, the next thing is profits. Yes. The next thing is
return on investment.
Return on investment. But when we talk about the music industry, some people are investing in the industry, but we can't track how they can make profits out of it. Yeah. It's a gambling game. Yeah. So what is missing? We want to chew that gambling session in between there, yeah, to put it as a professional game. Yeah. That somebody must invest millions knowing he's going to get billions. Yes. But with the current situation now, you are not sure if you are investing $1 million to get $1 billion. Yeah. So we want to be sure that somebody doesn't come to an industry because he's excited. Yeah. Or somebody doesn't feel sweet because the song has been played on NTV. Yeah. But somebody's earning, yeah, because the song has been played. Yes. Nice. So we want to redefine the industry with income. Tozimba buzimbi nga toyingiza. Artists right now are crying. Yeah. They come out, when they're coming out, they look smart, they are smelling nice. They could even borrow cars, but they can't sustain that life. Yeah. That's why some people go and get addicted to drugs, because they have forces within themselves that are eating them and killing them inside softly. Yeah. Yeah. So when I went to Parliament, I was like, no, I've been pretending, but there is something. I came up with Double Bed. It was a mega hit. Yes. But when I calculated, it didn't bring returns. Yeah. I tried other businesses somewhere. Yeah. But I could track that when I invest in, let me say, an estate, yeah, when I put up an apartment, I'm sure of earning, yeah, monthly. Yes. But when I invest in a song, I go to Shasha Vibes, it takes my 15 million. Yeah. I go to the writer, he takes my 2. Yeah. But when I'm done with all that production and creativity,
to the DJs and the MCs, and yeah, I
can't track how I'm going to get back
the return on investment.
The return on investment. Yeah. So we want artists to earn from their earning, from their investment, yeah, because they are investing.
Of course.
Yeah. And the only way to go is copyright.
Do you think
this obviously made you sponsor the private members bill that seeks to amend the 2006 copyright and of course the Neighboring Acts Act, acting as the shadow minister for culture and of course performing arts. A lot of words have been thrown. People throw this word a lot. Copyright,
and now it's more rampant than before.
Intellectual property, patents, and all these things. Let's go step by step. For a layman, omuntu awansi, because we all understand how this industry has been made. Not so many of our artists have had the privilege to go to school, right? Yeah. So I'd like us to break it down for the people.
Musically.
As a sitting member of parliament, but also the man who the speaker has given the mandate to ensure that you fix the law.
Especially, coming especially that a special kind of light was lit upon you as part of the president's speech, His Excellency Bobby Wine, Robert Chagulanyi, when you were paying your respects to Katolu Wama, he actually called you out personally, and a special kind of light was lit upon you, and he said, this one is the one who understands best what I am trying to address. What better opportunity do we have than this?
On such an important day, World Music Day. And let's start with copyright law. What is copyright law?
First of all, like copyright.
Yeah.
What is the right to your copy?
Yeah.
You have produced a copy of your music.
Yeah.
What is your right? How is your rights? What are your rights? You have to be protected. Music or creation is, people come up with ideas, people innovate.
Yeah.
But their rights must be protected. When you're consuming my music, it is like eating food. Because you didn't go to the garden, somebody who went to the garden sells you food. So if you are consuming and dancing on the floor, you are consuming my music.
Yeah.
But you consuming my music, I'm not benefiting from my music. It is the law that has to protect me. That yes, somebody is dancing, but I'm earning. You must dance as I earn. You must, an artist must get from whatever they invest in this. So basically, mine was to amend, because we already have the 2006 copyright law or bill. But before implementation, I wanted to have a holistic approach, because the 2006 didn't address the technological advancements.
For today.
So I was like, we can't champion for the implementation minus amending the law. So I went, I talked to my president, the one who you said, Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu. I was like, I want to come up with this. He was like, yes, we didn't take action when we were there. It is our time to do it. You are the shadow minister, I endorse you. Go do that. So I went, I did the necessary legal stuff that we have to do at Parliament. With God's blessings, I was given leave to go and amend the 2006 copyright law and neighboring rights. What do I want to change, or what did I think about?
What was missing in the
What was missing? First of all, the law wasn't implemented. We had the law already.
It was there in paper.
It was there in paper. People were still crying. So I was like, what is failing the implementation? Who is answerable for the copyright? I came to understand it is URSB. I went to their offices, I monitored, I was like, which office is the copyright, is for copyright? I found it's just a mere desk. So kiki ekiganye wakiri tulina etteeka wadde liyinza okuba ebimu tebiriketed for naye ki ekiganye etteeka lino okubeera implemented. Nengenda mu URSB bwe nategeera nti yerina okukola ku implementation ne bwe ngendayo nensanga nga eri too congested. One, bwe bawandiisa bebawa certificate buli mwana azaalibwa, bebawa certificate agenda ofumbirwa, bebawa certificate family ya Katolu bwame yafudde nti ono yafudde, bebawa certificate bwe mba njagala okukola ka kampani kamalwa, bebawa certificate bwe mba njagala okukola ebintu ebiri awo. So I was like, now kati challenge eri wano batutwalira mu certificating, yet this is a very big industry eyetaaga independence and attention.
True.
So I was like, in this law we need to come up with a body nga strictly eriku implementation of the copyright law, no governing a copyright law. Tuve ku desk eriku URSB, because very less empowered to carry out the activity.
True.
Abayimbi mwawulidde bangi, ngenda quoting sister wange Spice Diana. Bamuwadde emitwalo 3 for 5 years aba UPRS.
Karoka sita bamuwadde ena.
UPRS is a collecting society. Erina okujja wano ku NTV nejjayo amagye agaffe, negenda ku radio nejjayo amagye agaffe, negenda wherever, negenda mu clubs, negenda wa. Naye omuyimbi ow'amaanyi nga Spice Diana, in 5 years bamuwa emitwalo 3 emeka?
$9.
Kitegeeza waliwo problem. Either UPRS teri empowered oba nzibi nnyo. So netugamba kiki ekireeta okuba nti UPRS yokka ye operatinga etteeka erya 26 lyabawa mandate. They are utilizing the monopoly tendencies. Beboka balino collecting on behalf of the musicians. You know?
Isn't that better to avoid, because if there are many cooks, the money goes in different places. Now there's
the challenge. Now we are being affected by the monopoly disadvantages. People misuse that monopolistic structure affecting abalala, because one, how do you arrive to giving me 330 Miss Spice Diana? Nga buli omu amanyi NTV ekubye ennyimba zange, YouTube so ikoze bweti. So waliwo unfairness. Kati ne tugamba, what do we do? Let us open the doors. Nga Dagi Nice bw'aba alina kampani ye ng'erina ebisaanyizo ebikola collecting society. Nga Hilderman ali comfortable na Dagi Nice, agende wa Dagi Nice. You know? Kakati ne twagala muteeka kibeeremu nti tuguddewo.
That's beautiful.
We can have UPRS ereme kubeera nga jetuwabira ne bwobeera oyina nga yakuwadde kyasatu tolina gy'oddukira walala.
Tolina
the only question is
elinga COVID test webaga nti oli positive or positive.
Right now
you can't attest it.
Well, people are having an issue with how they get to calculate or the unit structure for, well, dividing the dividends that are collected from different, should I say, companies that get to play the music. How do we know, how do the artists, because that's their biggest worry, know what they are owed? And how do they get to calculate
this? That is the challenge, provided even UPRS up to now doesn't know how to calculate and answer your questions.
So we're still in a limbo.
A systematic approach. We want those companies that are going to compete and give us a formula of how they are going to deal in this business, because we have records. You can't collect billions of money, you know, and then all you do, you show us that the money collected is in expenses, is in your cars, is in your salaries. If government can't pay for your services, we are not going to use our money to pay for your services, because we pay taxes for you to be in that office. UPRS is a government entity. So, ekiteeka ne twagala tugulewo. Muwulira kola back tune, ring back tune. You know, an artist gets 1.8%. That is ridiculous.
And your rate takes out how many?
50, 25. Government takes 50.
URA and government take the rest of the percentage. Artist doesn't even get 2%. Baba betaaga kusiba. So what do we want? Because they are capitalizing on the ignorance of artists, on artists not going to school and being ready to read contracts, you know? We want to chew this. Tugambe nti Kenya by defining a share. Nti an artist gets 52%. In Nigeria, by defining a share, an artist gets this percentage. Now, we are proposing in this law, we don't want the contracts, because they want to run away from this. Because they are like, we go into contracts with these people, and for me, I'm like, no. We have artists who can't even read and write. They don't have even funds to hire lawyers to interpret this. They are struggling. Let us make it simple for them. Let us divide the revenue share. Nti, artist 60%.
And you protect it under the
government and the telecom companies, you take 40%.
We are still here with Dr. Hilderman, aka Honorable Hillary, with us live on NTV The Beat. Tulimo kumenya nsonga ya copyright. As I speak right now, if you can zoom in, omukulu chipapula azenacho Chisoma Uganda Law Reform Commission.
Actually, this is just
next
19th June.
You know, Uganda Law Reform Commission, eno ya Joe, status of the Copyright Amendment Bill 2023. When we come back from the break, we break it down line for line, paragraph for paragraph. Who is stealing which one? We'll be right back. From the break, man, we are partly powered by Bell Lager, Dagenais, Linda Den, and then, of course, Sammy and Mark Rebo on the ones and twos representing Governor Uganda. In the building today, Honorable, a.k.a. Dr. Hillary, is in the building, better known to many as Dr. Hilderman.
Yes.
And then, of course, he's here to represent on behalf of the music industry, but also on the law side of things as regards music and the copyright law.
Yeah.
Welcome back from the refreshment.
Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah.
Tuendelee ama si tuendelee? Tuendelee.
I played this song and you couldn't remember it.
No, I don't think that's what his mind was at. But by the way, like, allow me also not just us say thank you for the music we've been able to get from you.
Yeah.
We miss Dr. Hilderman. And I know for sure very many people would be very happy to have that back. But before we even get back into the music, here. Which one?
Somebody wants to know, now yet Dr. Hilderman falls under which federation? Are you under the Eddie Kenzo-led Uganda National Musicians Federation? Are you under the Cindy Sanyu Uganda Musicians Federation?
Because that's where we're heading now. Talk about the federations and where we stand right about now. Because as not so long ago,
you've quit music.
First of all, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
The federation is a good idea.
But we
shouldn't illegally come up with the federation.
What makes it illegal? What makes it legal?
One, you federate associations.
Yes. So without those associations?
Without the associations, you are nobody.
Yeah.
So when you're coming up with a federation, we expect leaders from different associations in the music industry
to be able to
come up with one leader out of them.
Yes.
So I'm asking myself, we have a president of the federation.
Yeah.
Which association is he president?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Or under which leadership?
So technically, as it stands, as the federation stands, it cannot be able to garner the help it needs because it is illegal.
It is illegal.
So from they're wasting time.
Yeah. I was somewhere and I was listening somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think it was Ragadi, who happens to be the chairman, I think of National Culture or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said apparently the associations will join later the federation.
No, it's like
does that work?
Ejjiri erisooka tewali muntu abeera nti nze ndi member wa federation. Obeera member because your association directly puts you there. You understand? Naye sobola kugenda neŋŋamba nti Kiyaga Hillary, Dr. Hilderman ndi member wa federation era certificate yange yiino. No. So association yaffe efuna certificate as a member of the federation.
As we stand,
together.
As we stand, do we have any bridge that now, since the one right now that is outstanding seems to have been put to the side because there are so many question marks? Do we have any bridge between the artists and the government that we seek help from right now, or right now we're still
I see exposing government in that negativity, illegality.
Yes.
Because you can't have prime ministers come to endorse an illegality.
Yes.
That is too unprofessional.
Yeah.
Because when you a prime minister, when you're a government official, we expect you to verify the authenticity of whatever takes place.
Yes.
But you can't come to a federation, they tell you, this is a federation.
But there's no associations
There's no association. Those are some of the basics.
Yes.
So right from, we are questioning why the rush. The federation is a good idea.
Yes.
And we want them to go back to the drawing board
and do it
come
legally.
Up with a real federation.
Yes.
But the rush is scary.
Yes.
Because if you rush with something that is not legal, then we wonder what chichicho isao.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
And that means the next time something else comes up, it may not even be
So kati babere humble, let them go back, revise how things must be done.
If you were to advise them in terms of, okay, now, the process leading towards the formulation of the federation. It's having a lot of question marks. Let's go back to the drawing board. Dagi the other day was just telling us the people from the north, I think the Uganda Northern Musicians Association, they're having issues. Today I was reading somewhere, I think the gospel artists, some are also having issues. The guys from the west are also complaining. What is the right thing to do so that we do not have all this hot air going on?
First of all, we have different associations. I know they are there, like UMA, which I affiliate to.
Nice.
Yeah. When my president comes and endorses, the UMA president, for example, comes and endorses the federation, that you guys, we are going under one federation. Let us all be there. I will know it is a good drive because that is legally how it has to be. So what do they need to do right now? Let them go and find out which associations do we have. I expect, for example, producers association, songwriters association,
directors,
musically,
writers associations and everything.
Writers, the musicians, even the DJs, because they are under the music. You know, if you don't have them on board, what are you going to federate? Because we come to federate on what affects the music industry.
DJs are part of the supply chain.
They are part of the supply chain.
They make sure the music is supplied.
So
let me read something for you here. Let me read something for you here. Stephen, can we just please zoom in here for a second? For clarity reasons. So this copy I have here is a Uganda Law Reform Commission. It's already there. Fantastic. Thank you, producer Wasoma. So it is dated the 19th of June, 2023. Honorable Chiaga Hilary Innocent, MP, Shadow Minister for Arts and Culture, and of course, Member of Parliament of Uganda. And then of course it says the status of the Copyright Amendment Bill 2023. For those that cannot read from the screen, I'll help you voice it. Reference is made to your letter dated the 16th of June 2023 on the above subject. The Commission appreciates your involvement in the reform of the Copyright and Neighboring Rights Act. That's what you're emphasizing on. So, as you may be aware, the reform of the Copyright and Neighboring Rights Act 2006 generated a lot of public interest from various stakeholders. The Commission did provide an opportunity to all interested stakeholders to be consulted. This caused a delay in finalization of the research process. Despite the above, the study report on the review of the Copyright and Neighboring Rights Act of 2006 was sent to the Honorable Attorney General, dated the 15th of June 2023 for further management. I want to skip right away into business. So here, the chairperson, Uganda Law Reform Commission, is addressed here. And this one says, status of the Copyright Amendment Bill. There is a paragraph that I'm very interested in. It says, we had hope that by the closure of the second parliamentary year, the bill will have been passed due to its demand to streamline the creativity industry. However, the leader of opposition and entire shadow cabinet is bothered by the delay, yet we had hopes in your office to speed up the process more than the private mover. As a team, we further seek to be updated on every step of the bill processing and as promised by your office in all our harmonization meetings to enable our department program better. Who is holding this? Going by this letter? Because the dates are there. You in this letter are saying, you, the leaders of opposition and entire shadow cabinet, are bothered. Keywords here are bothered. Another keyword, by the delay. Who is holding this? Who is stepping on the brake pad as opposed to stepping on the gas pad? I
wrote to the Uganda Law Reform Commission. When I was granted leave, the Attorney General faced my lead of opposition, and he was like, yes, Honorable Chiaga wants to work on this bill, on this law, but we have been working on the same. So I was like, leader of opposition, if I don't give the opportunity to these people to fulfill and finish up this bill, the artists bajja kuneekwasa nti ntuulidde etteeka lyabwe. Daginais mu parliament ekintu ekisinga amaanyi ye memba okukola ku tteeka obwannamunigina. Nali nfunye omukisa nga show ya amaanyi okuba nti ngenda kukola ku tteeka oba okulongoosa etteeka nga private member. Naye ne ngamba let me not be selfish, kankwate bill eno olw'okuba sazze kubba show njiwe gavumenti nkolagane nayo ba artist bafune mu biyiiye byabwe. Bumper leave omwaka oguwedde 2022.
I think in September?
Yeah, September. Yeah. But up to now, nze yange yali September nga manyi nti by December 2022 tujja kuba tuli done. Kakati tumazeeko ne financial ya endala. Bakyekulula bakyewandiikira amongst themselves. Ompuliriza. Ne bwalaba principal wange ali obuwuka ali bothered nti abantu bonna bonna bebaawa omwagaanyi ogenda okukola ku mateeka after me biru zaabwe tuziyisizza omwaka guno, era twagenza okumalako second parliamentary year nga biru nga zi computer misuse, zi homosexuality zonna zikoze eki
ziyiseewo.
Naye kati president wange principal wange agamba Hilderman gwe twagira omwaka oguwedde ye tteeka ali lwaki temuliyisa nga ate mwatugamba mu meeting zammwe nti mulina amaja ye mwavu tagenda kusobola kukola comprehensive report. So Kenzo bwe muwulira nga agamba nti Hilderman teyantuukako, nkizaayo ku Uganda Law Reform. I expected them to go and
to reach out
to stakeholders like Kenzo. So if Kenzo is complaining that he has never gotten knowledge,
in complete oblivion.
I don't know, but this is he has made interviews that the mistake Hilderman did, he didn't reach out to me. So I'm referring to the Uganda Law Reform Commission. Yeah. Did you just rape my bill?
Yet you delegated them.
I delegated you. I would by now I would have gotten to the Kenzos.
Yeah.
So why this delay? And the delay is simple. We are talking about artists reclaiming what belongs to them, and government is involved, and telecom companies. And whoever owns telecom companies is government. Government knows them. So there is conflict of interest. Nti waliwo ababba ssente zaffe nga ne gavumenti mweri. So tetwegayirira, wabula we want our law to come out and our works to be protected.
So in layman's language you're saying waliwo abatagala kubikula bantu maaso nga bamanyi ekituufu.
Daginais nkugambye abantu bonna tuyisiza amateeka agawera 20 naye nga bonna nze nabasooka okufuna leave. Ba artist babeera Juba, ba artist babeera China, ba artist tebaliyo kalenda, ba Kenzo tebaliyo wali ku Serene Shoots. Then what is Law Reform Commission telling me? The artists are in Uganda. The stakeholders, you come to NTV, you go to Uganda Communications Commission, you go to the telecom companies, but they are delaying by keeping them nga bakozesa that divide and rule. Ebyo twabibwaka mwana twabitegeera. We want the law. We want the law released. We want the law. We want the artists
clearly
paid.
stated.
We are seeking for what is worth us.
What's rightfully yours.
Yes, because these are all, we don't respect it. Ontegeera?
Yeah.
Kuba nalina opportunity okugamba nti etteeka lyange sijja dibawa because parliament gave me room.
Yes.
Ompuliriza?
Yes.
But tulina amateeka, Honorable Magogo yalina sports bill yayise. They harmonize with government, ne bakolagana bonna lyayise. Naye n'okubajjukiza nti mwe bagaayi kiki ekigenda mu maaso ninasooka bawandiikira. Can you imagine?
Speak.
So, fellow artists down there, we are being played and we have to wake up so that we fight for what belongs to us.
Rightfully.
But rightfully.
Ate nno nkyalirimu because whatever they do, I must be there.
That's
yeah.
the truth.
Yes.
Fantastic.
No, we understand.
Speak, my brother. The microphone is yours. Speak, my brother.
Delayed,
the microphone is yours.
Denied, obviously.
Yeah, you have ironed it properly. Ironed it properly. Pass it,
September 2000.
The dates are there.
All the way from
September 2022. Today is July 20-something.
June 2023.
You know, 2023.
Yeah.
When they were telling me bwe baali batwala etteeka lino nga bagamba balikozeeko baŋŋamba nti bo be balina resources okulikolako naye kati essaawa eno bandaga nti bawandiikidde atone geno abiyiseemu. I had urgency, I had voices, I had cries of people.
Yeah.
So government, don't fake us around, man.
Speak!
We know what you're doing.
Speak!
And we're bright. You know when they say Mbu Enesonga, politics should be removed. No, politics should be there.
This is a
we need them.
And I tell you,
as we call it a day.
Every MP is asking what happened to the Hilderman bill.
Yeah.
Nalindo binze parliament yo nayo nange eri ku side yaffe.
And they're going to
okulaba artists nga bakaaba. Ekoyo okulaba ba creators nga babbibwa. Naye because mulimu ekiyinja, telecom companies and the government are stealing artists' money. Era tugenda kuteekawo telecom companies ba artists ba directing tulabe how we put them down.
Bruno K yagamba ali ku Twitter n'agamba ekisinga omuluma okulaba Fred Sebatanga ali ku border.
Njaga kubuuza
Bruno K.
First play for me double bed. How much did you get from double bed?
Osobola ofuna sente ng'ova abo ababbi we bali.
Wrap it up.
Akatalekeka kendezaako gwe akatalekeka nakawombe kano katukwatire akatalekeka. As we wrap it up, we want to say thank you for making time for coming through.
Thank
This
you.
was absolutely every inch worth it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You have made a lot of sense today. Akatalekeka ku speech y'omukulu ani atategeera ani?
Ku speech yani.
Speech ya beggars. Who didn't understand whom one? Ani atategeera ani?
Let's get out of here. We'll be back.
Who didn't understand whom one? Ani atategeera ani?
Yayogera. Ye yayogera. Kidependinga ku yali agiwuliriza.